As your title already mentioned, the AI assisted 6G. So,
Right.
will you give some more about that? Manugopal writes your
Right. Firstly,
also
as
if you can throw some.
okay. So firstly, in the
And
telecommunications space,
please go slowly because I was
right?
already mentioned.
Okay, in the telecommunication space, there are, as I explained, how we categorize AIML use cases. So there are four entities. That is the radio access network (RAN), where you have the base, which is kind of the base station, right? So here, when I say RAN, it's the CUDU. You see the towers, the telecom towers, right? So the radio units. So they form the part of the access network, the RAN. The device is the mobile phone or the tabs that you are using. So then you have the code network where the digital contents are stored, the code network, right? So code network is there at the backbone somewhere in a centralized server from where you actually fetch the data. And last but not the least, you have something called orchestration and management. These are the four core layers of telecommunication infrastructure. And in all of these four of these verticals, there are native AIML implemented use cases, right? That's already there. Now the problem happens, for example, in 6G, when we have interoperability use case. For example, your mobile phone has a Qualcomm Snapdragon chipset, right? And at the base station, you have a Nokia-based solution, for example. And let us assume a use case of channel state information, compression and decompression. Now, you have to, whenever we are talking about any AIML algorithm, it's about there has to be some training data that needs to be involved, right? And a training corresponding AIML training model, whatever model we may use, whether it's a deep neural network or any kind of neural network, whatever it is. Interoperability is a major concern because the UE side at your mobile phone, Qualcomm is the chipset. So Qualcomm would prefer to implement its own AIML model. And at the network side, suppose it's a Nokia solution, Nokia would prefer to implement its own AIML model. Now, compatibility, that becomes a great problem because it cannot happen that we share a joint AIML training model at the same AIML training model at the device side, at your mobile phone, and also at the network, because whatever AIML model that your mobile phone is using and the one that is used at the base station, Nokia should not reveal its model to Qualcomm and vice versa, right? So interoperability and confidentiality is a very critical concern.